There are 70 nations in the world, and all of them are special. But the holiest of them is the nation of Israel. There are 70 languages in the world, yet the holiest of these languages is the tongue of the Hebrews. There are 365 days in a year, and the holiest day in the year is the Sabbath. The holiest of the Shabbatot is Yom Kippur, Shabbat Shabbaton, the Sabbath of Sabbaths. There are 12 tribes which make up the people Israel, yet the holiest of these is the tribe of Levi. All of the tribe of Levi is holy, and all of them were involved in the temple, yet the holiest family in the tribe of Levi was that of Kohanim, the family of the priests. All of the family of Kohanim was especially holy, yet the holiest person in that family was the Kohen HaGadol, the high priest. All of Eretz Yisrael was holy, yet the holiest spot in Israel was Jerusalem. All of Jerusalem was holy, yet the holiest spot in Jerusalem was the Temple Mount. All of the Temple Mount was very holy, yet the holiest place in the holiest city in the holiest land in the world was the Holy of Holies. All of the Hebrew language is holy, yet the holiest word in this holiest of languages was the name of God. Once a year, on the holiest day of the year, the holiest person from the holiest family, from the holiest tribe of the holiest people, went into the holiest place in the holiest land and said the holiest word in the holiest language. Once a year, at the end of the New Year season, at the end of Yom Kippur, the high priest went into the Holy of Holies and said God's name out loud, asking forgiveness for his people's sins.
Guten Morgen, die Ribono shel Olam. Levi Yitzchok ben Sora mi Bardi.
One Rosh Hashanah, services were going on. The prayers kept talking about sin. Sitting in the congregation, getting angrier and angrier, was Beryl the Tailor. Finally, he couldn't take it any longer, and he stood up and ran up to the bema, and there he shouted out,
Ribono shel Olam, Master of the universe, I am just a poor tailor, but I do the best tailoring I know how to do. Maybe I'm not totally honest, but I'm not a liar like you are. I may save some fabric corners and furs from coats that I make, and I may sometimes charge someone who can afford it a bit too much. But my sins are nothing compared to yours. You call us your chosen people. You give us your Torah. You give us your mitzvahs. Then you let the nations of the world kill and persecute us. But Ribono shel Olam, I'll make a deal with you. You make one with us. I forgive you your sins if you forgive the Jewish people this Rosh Hashanah.
Rabbi Levi Yitzchak of Berdichev was the rabbi of that congregation. He walked up to Beryl and put his arm on Beryl's shoulder.
My son, you gave in too easily. Had you only held out, God would have had to give in and redeem the whole world. God would have had to send the Messiah, but your deal has been accepted. God has forgiven us.